CBSE Class 10 Math Sample Question Paper, year 2020, Standard Version. Question number 26 is a 2-mark question from surface areas and volumes. It's a long question to read, but not such a long one to solve. I'm going to skip all of these things, read it at leisure. There's a lot of story. The crux of what we have to solve starts from here. The juice seller is serving juices to her customers in 2 types of glasses. Key data, both the glasses had inner radius of 3 centimeters. Height of both the glasses is 10 centimeters. Let's look at the shapes of both these glasses. The first type, cylindrical shaped glass with a hemispherical raised bottom. This raised bottom is hemispherical in shape. The second glass is also cylindrical in shape, but it's got a conical raised bottom. The height of the cone is 1.5 centimeters. In this case, they have not mentioned the height because the height is nothing but the radius of the hemisphere. Isha insisted to have juice in the first type of glass and her father decided to have it in the second type. So type 1, type 2. Or the 2, who got more juice and by how much volume? How are we going to proceed? Let's compute the volume of the first type. We'll call it as V1. Let's compute the volume of the second type. We'll call it as V2. Whichever is greater, that person has got more juice. The difference between the two will give us by how much more that person got. What's the extra volume that the person who got more got to drink? Let's get started. Let's find out the volume of the first type. Before that, key data given to us. Radii of both the glass, 3 centimeters inner radii. Heights of both the cylindrical glasses, 10 centimeters. Height of the conical bottom of the second type of glass, we'll call it as H dash, that's equal to 1.5 centimeters. We need formula for volume of cylinder, hemisphere, which is the raised bottom of the first glass, and volume of the cone, the raised bottom of the second type of glass. Here are the volume formula. Volume of cylinder, pi r squared h. Volume of hemisphere, 2 by 3 pi r cube. Volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi r squared h dash. H dash is equal to 1.5 centimeters. Let's compute the volume of the first glass. Volume of the cylindrical glass, this portion, minus volume of the hemispherical bottom. Volume of the cylinder is pi r squared h. Volume of the hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. R is equal to 3 centimeters. Height is equal to 10. Plug in the values. So we'll keep pi as pi. Pi into r squared, which is 3 squared, into height, which is equal to 10, minus 2 by 3 pi into r cube, which is 3 cube. The 3 in the denominator gets cancelled with the 3 cube to leave us with a 3 square. 3 square is a 9. 9 times 10 is 90. 90 pi is the volume of the cylindrical part. From this, we need to subtract the volume of the hemispherical base, which is 2 times 9. 3 square is a 9. 18 pi. So that will leave us with the volume of the juice in this glass to be equal to 90 pi minus 18 pi, which is 72 pi. So this is the quantum of juice that Isha had. Let's quickly run through the process of computing the juice in the second type of glass. That's volume of the cylindrical glass minus volume of the cone. The inner radius is the same, height is the same for the cylindrical component. So this portion is a 90 pi. We don't even have to calculate. We can take it from the first part. We just need to compute the volume of the cone, which is 1 by 3 pi r squared h dash. This h dash is equal to 1.5. Remember that, don't substitute it as a 10. So this portion, pi r squared h, is a 90 pi minus 1 by 3 pi into r squared is a 3 squared into height is 1.5. The 3 gets cancelled with the 3 square to leave us with the 3 in the numerator. 3 times 1.5 is 4.5. So the volume of juice in the second glass is 90 pi minus the conical area volume, which is 4.5 pi. So that is equal to 85.5 pi. So this is what Suresh got. Who got more volume? Suresh has got more volume. How much more? The additional volume that Suresh got is 85.5 pi minus 72 pi, which is equal to 13.5 pi centimeter cube, because all these volumes are in centimeter cube. Quickly summarize this entire discussion in a printed form. Let's compute the volume of the first glass, pi into r squared into h minus 2 by 3 pi r cube. 90 pi is the volume of the cylindrical component. 18 pi is the volume of the hemispherical bottom. So that leaves us with 72 pi centimeter cube as the volume of the first type of glass that Isha had. For her father, its volume of the cylindrical glass, that's a 90 pi. We don't even have to do this calculation. Minus 1 by 3 pi r squared into h dash, which is 1.5. Cancel the 3 with this 3 square. That leave us with 4.5 pi. So her father Suresh got 85.5 pi cube. Suresh got to drink more juice. How much more? 13.5 pi centimeter cube more of juice her father got to drink. Before you leave, do 2 things. Sign up at online.maxtute.com for CBSE online coaching for class 10 maths. It takes less than 5 minutes in all of 3 steps to get started. And do one more thing. Subscribe to this channel, youtube.com/maxtute, and spread the word about this channel to your friends and classmates.